Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me?
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Can you hear me, Ms.V?
Wait, is it Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, I can hear you loud and
Oh,
clear.
no, wait. Happy Monday. It's Monday, right?
Happy Monday. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
girl.
sorry. I've been up since like 2:30. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm out already. For real. I
Oh,
had a few things I need to do this morning, so I'm on the road.
good morning, Kathy B. Good morning, Brooklyn Squad. Welcome.
What's up?
Welcome.
Y'all in the building? I ain't
Thank
even
you for
know. I ain't
joining
even
us
chat.
this morning.
They said we ain't missing it this morning because I seen Brooklyn Squad came in when we ended. I think that was her because your live chat still hadn't come up yet. So, but I think it was Brooklyn Squad that came in at the last minute. Was like, dang, I just woke up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to just jumpstart our morning talking about our shining a light on our little entrepreneurs this morning. And today we have Bishop Curry, who's now 15. And just when he was 11 years old, he invented a device to prevent hot car deaths that he calls the Oasis. He invented this device because he heard of a baby dying from being left in a car with no AC.
11-year-old Bishop Curry has always loved to tinker.
Sometimes I like taking things apart.
Then something happened in his neighborhood that inspired him to do more.
His child in a hot car for
He saw
4
news
hours
coverage about a
has
baby
bonded out of
dying in a
jail.
hot car.
I was like, this would be my one way shot to actually helping people.
He came up to me with this drawing and explained to me his solution.
He calls it Oasis,
The device will either sit.
a device that senses if a child is left in a car, alerting parents' phones, then police, while blowing cold air until help arrives.
My thought was, why isn't this in stores now?
Bishop's dad works for Toyota. The car manufacturer was so impressed, it sent them to Michigan for a safety conference. Bishop hasn't forgotten the loss that spurred his idea. He even met with the victim's family.
They didn't want anything to happen like to any other families like that.
Yeah.
The community has donated more than $30,000 to help get a patent.
I work for Bishop, so I filled all his emails, all of his telephone calls. I take him to his meetings with his attorney.
He's like your assistant?
Now he's like my dad.
Still a kid in so many ways. But as his dad says, maybe that's the point.
People are donating towards a belief that the world can change through one child.
One child with a big idea.
What do you think about that?
You know you good when you employing your father. Like, I mean,
But you see how he handled that, right? She was like, so he's like your assistant? I love it. He said, no, he's like
my
my
dad.
dad. Like, yeah, that's my dad. Not he don't work for me, you know?
Right, that's because he's not thinking about the money that's being made and the fact that, see, money is power. So because he's a kid, but now he has money, that gives him more power. So that just lets you see how the world thinks, though.
Right.
And it's sad because he's still a kid. He just had a great idea.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
That's
really
awesome,
amazing.
right?
Yeah, especially with the number of kids. I mean, it's like the amount of babies that have left this earth is ridiculous because of that
Yep.
reason.
Being
Parents
left
leaving
in a
them
car.
in the car 8 hours. You at work. You ain't thought, man, come on.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I was inspired by that story by Brooklyn Squad because the other day on her live, she was doing kits, safety kits for your for kids, reaching
Right.
out to parents and mothers and stuff. And she was showing like how Amazon have things for the kids to keep track of your kids. So when I thought about her when I came across that story. And then at only 11, he thought about that. He's 15 now, but he invented that device at 11 years old.
Simply amazing. Black excellence is what I call it. And
Yes.
you could be anything
Yes.
you want. You just got to think outside of the box. I mean, man,
Yep.
and know the right people to go to make it happen.
Dad, being an engineer for Toyota made it happen.
Exactly.
Because you
So
do
his
got to
dad,
have some coins to be able to patent it and, do all of the work behind it. You
my Renaissance grandma in here. How you doing? Good morning. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, right here. Good
I
morning,
pinged Happy
Renaissance
Beastie.
Grandma. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Okay. Let me see. Oh, so moving on. Next, we have Gabby Goodwin, who she's 15 now, but who says find the problem and solve them and keep looking for more problems to solve. At the age of just 7, Gabby invented and patented the double face, double snap beret. Did you know that? I didn't even know that until I saw this that a kid.
No, but I know about the beret though.
I know about the beret because my grandkids have them, but I didn't know that she invented that beret at just 7 years old. Said Gabby was 7 years old when she noticed she was constantly losing her berets. So she invented and patented a double face, double snap beret and turned it into Gabby's bows in 2014. 8 years later, she is now and CEO of Confidence. It's a natural hair product company. Gabby told NBC that to be successful in business, you want to solve a problem and from there continue to solve the needs of the problems of your customers. How smart, right? This is what she told them at 15.
Very smart. Oh my
Right?
God.
I just wanted to start our day off with talking about our little entrepreneurs. I wanted to pick 2 every day to kind of, before we get into all the news and madness, to kind of get things jumped off on a positive start.
I absolutely love it. It's encouraging to me, and I'm sure that other adults feel the same way because we are here creating content, and you can also create something like what they're doing. All you got to do is think outside of the box.
That's
I
right.
mean,
Good morning,
I
Tam Tam.
always got my wheels turning, and just seeing that, it help. It just helps to know that it's possible. Look at these little kids out here doing it. Like,
Yes,
man,
absolutely.
I love it. Shout out
Young
to
Black
Tam Tam in the
excellence.
chat.
Yes, good morning, Tam Tam. Thank you for joining us this morning. I wanted us, because yesterday, Ms.V, we had ended talking about Stormy, right? Who had talking about her boyfriend, Jermaine.
Right.
Yeah. So I found the video, but I have something else I have for laughs this morning for us. So Tasha K had reached out to Charleston White asking to interview him. And
Girl, I swear we'd be on the same thing. I was just watching Tasha K and she was talking about Charleston Wade, but I tell you, when you tell me, boy,
okay.
let me hit mute.
Okay. So girl, he wanted to he told her his amount on how much he charged, and she declined the interview. She said he was too pricey for her. So he had some stuff he had to say. It was a 20-minute long video, but I didn't give us all of that. I just chopped it up to give us a little laughs this morning on what he had to say to Miss Tasha K. So let's take a listen.
Middle of the motherfucking night, thinking about booking me. Look at that. How much is this rate? Do you have a budget for this interview? That's her email right there. Unwind with TashaK.com. Now this bitch online capping like she didn't want to pay me. The bitch couldn't afford me. Cause had that bitch paid that motherfucking interview price, I was contacting the judge and Cardi B and let them know, say, y'all, this bitch got some money. This bitch got some money, and she ain't paid Cardi B. Say, Judge, this bitch got some money. Judge, this bitch got some money, and she trying to pay me to do a motherfucking interview to talk about nothing. Pay that woman. You owe somebody. You riding no good, funky bitch. Dirty leg hoe. Yeah, bitch, you got a dirty leg. Funky, no good riding motherfucking bitch. Don't want to pay nobody. Judge, this hoe got some money. This hoe trying to book a nigga that's expensive, because I ain't cheap. She trying to book an expensive nigga. I ain't cheap. Cardi B, this hoe got some money. Somebody Cardi B and tell this hoe got some money. Because it ain't cheap to get me at all. This bitch got some money, y'all. So this hoe trying not to pay. Ain't nothing worse than a motherfucker who owes somebody and don't want to pay. Bitch, you ain't, that's a rotten motherfucker. You talking about a sour-hearted bitch. Bitch can't ever file taxes. Put a lien on her tax return, Cardi. Send her husband back to Congo. He ain't no motherfucking Nigerian. He a Congoan. Send his Congo ass back to Congo. And let him suffer over there in the woods, in the village. With them hoes, with them circumcised pussy.
Wait. What's the
That dang on Charleston White. What the hell?
Wait, hold up. Wait. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I can't stop laughing. He had me crying.
Girl, wait a minute though. When did he do this video?
I'll tell you in a second. Give me a second. Hold on. This the other part. This the other part.
I hope you ain't had no baby by that African Tasha K. Talking about I got an African. An African ain't shit. What she give? An African only good with an African woman. If an American woman got an African man, chances are the American woman ain't shit and the African man ain't shit. Cause normally Africans fuck and stay with Africans when they come to get married, unless they need some citizenship. And any motherfucking done took you back to Africa so you can get a dual citizenship, bitch, you evade. Bitch, you ain't got no dual motherfucking citizenship. How you evading, bitch? Yeah, bitch. This whole evading. For Cardi B sued your motherfucking ass, you didn't have no dual citizenship. Bitch, this bitch is evading. This bitch talking about I got a dual citizenship. Bitch, stop lying. You evading that collection. Bitch, you invading a $4 million collection. That's the only reason motivated you to go get an African dual citizenship. Yeah, you got your African mumbo jumbo. Don't nobody take you serious, family. Yeah, no. Boy, your uncle, you sitting down at that motherfucking table at the family union. You walk in with Makembe Tumbo. Hey, what's up, me? I see you got your African booty scratcher with you. Say, what's up, Matumbo? DJ Matumbo? Say, boy, we ain't got no zebra meat over here. We eat pork. I don't know what part of Africa y'all come from with that goddamn zebra meat, but don't come over here. What kind of meat that boy done brought? Now, niece tell that nigga don't bring no meat to the barbecue. We don't know if that nigga, that was a cougar. I don't know what kind of meat that was that nigga brought. That nigga done went and brought some cougar meat. Talking about nigga talking about it was lamb. Nigga, that was a cougar. A bobcat. Yeah, motherfucking African barbecuing bobcat. Don't bring that nigga over here with that shit. Tell him, bring beer next time. And we don't want no African beer. Nigga, we drink Miller High Life. And by taking you serious, you show up in an all-black family and had all your aunts and out of all your cousins and your mama and her friends, you the only bitch that went and married an African. How much he give you up front? That's what it say. Ain't nobody married. Ain't now motherfucking American marry no African for love. How much that boy give you up front, girl? No, and we ain't never been able to have 5 wives. A nigga that come from a quarter, they can have 5 wives, don't give a damn about nobody like you, bitch. He taking you over there that country, introducing you to people that's his wife. You don't even know that. You can't even speak their language, dumbass bitch. Yeah, you can't even speak them people language. Talking about you got dual citizenship. You ain't got no dual citizenship, bitch. Everybody know you fleeing. Yeah, you dodging some shit. Trying to make it seem like you live in such an extravagant lifestyle where you can afford the opportunity to have dual citizenship. Bitch, everybody know you trying to escape penalty pay. Yeah, you trying to escape paying them motherfucking court cost fees, them defamation fees, and all that other kind of shit that added up in the name of a lawsuit. Yeah, bitch, you'll say anything now.
He went in.
No, but wait, Ms.V, I didn't record the whole thing. I told you that he went in for like 20 minutes. That's not even the tip of the iceberg of what he said. I really couldn't. I just didn't want to bring the whole thing. He got, because his mouth, you see just that bit that I'll let you know that I played. He is worse than that, okay?
Oh, I already know. He say anything.
Yeah.
I do want to know though, who is team Kathy? I'm about to say Kathy B. Who's team Cardi B and who's team Tasha K? And I also want to know, Sistagurl, what do you think about Charleston White?
So here's my thing about Charleston White. Before I knew, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like him when I first ran across him. I think 2 videos on him. But then after talking to like people on the back end and then people in my family that actually like follow him and knew him for a minute, they was like, no, he's just one of those dark humorous comedians. Like his comedy is dark comedy. Because I was just not finding him funny, like in certain things he would say. I didn't know he was a comedian. I came across him when he was saying all of those things about the kids, about T.I.'s son and Lil Boosie's son. So I was addressing my videos on that of his character. So then later, after I did my research, I was like, oh, okay. So wait, so he's just one of them that say it like it is, just wear it all on his sleeves, on his shoulders. So I was like, okay, let me just watch him a little bit more. Then after a while, it was like, okay, I hear what he's saying. He just brutally honest to me. That's what I get from his character. I mean, his mouth can be something else, but it's funny. That was funny to me. That was funny.
Okay, so I know I've been seeing Charleston White around for a minute. Like his name is just trending. Everybody is talking about him. I mean, but I do wonder who sent him. Who sent him?
He said he was never he said that he was never even paid attention to when he was just doing talking about regular schmegula stuff. But until he started talking about the celebrities' kids, that's when he started getting all of this attention. But from
he had attention way before that happened with him and T.I.'s son.
Right. A little bit of what I gather, don't quote me on this, but just like from what I gather, in my opinion, because I see he has a platform coming out where all of this he's been doing is for a reason. He has this platform, I'm not sure of the name, it'll come to me, but it's mothers of people, mothers who lost their kids through their children through gun violence, like celebrity moms, regular, just regular moms, black moms who lost their black boys through gun violence, and even celebrity moms the same way. He did a trailer. He's gonna have Biggie Smalls' mother on there, Tupac mother is on the panel. It's a couple of other big celebrity moms that lost their kids, their sons through gun violence in the industry is gonna be on his panel, and not just in the industry though. From what I understand, he's always been for the kids, for the black kids. But I
Mm,
don't know. I don't know
I
because I'm not familiar
yeah.
with him like that.
I mean, I haven't studied him like that, but just a little bit that I do know,
Mhm,
some of the stuff that come out of his mouth is completely reckless. And for
mhm.
him to start a podcast about that is crazy because when these rappers die, he'd be like, I don't give a F about such and such
That's it.
dying. F him. And that's not okay. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
into a huge debate with someone. I'm not going to say their name, but I got into a huge debate with someone about him because I felt the same way you did. I was like, I don't see the humor in his jokes. I just don't find him funny. I don't see what his point is. And then when they started sending me links over the past of his history and what he been doing, like in college, I have videos. They sent me a lot of material on him, and I just started watching it. I was like, oh yeah. So he's always been a huge advocate
Yeah,
for the kids.
he's like he calls himself an activist, but to me, he's kind of on the line of like working with the feds to me, and just some of the stuff that he be saying. I don't trust him like
He
that.
don't
You know what I'm
deny that
saying?
though, Miss V. That's why it's funny, because he don't deny it.
Okay, but I'm saying I think that he is working against black people more than he working for them.
Oh,
Um,
that's what you okay. I get what
yeah, I
you're saying.
mean, I think okay. So, do you know where what you just played? Do you know why that happened? What he's basically responding to?
Yeah, he's because taught that he started it off. I got the begin. Let it start from the beginning. He showed Tasha K sent him an email asking to interview him at one
Mm-hmm.
o'clock in the morning. That's what he said. Dang, she's so beat. She literally like emailing me, got me on her mind 1 a.m. in the morning.
But
So he said,
that's
so
why
he
I
was
asked
saying,
you
yeah, go ahead.
that's why I asked you when did he make this video, because Tasha K did an interview and she called Charleston White a plant. And so
Mm.
the some of his stuff that he was saying in that video is responding to that interview, but he never said it. And so he's mad at her because of what he said she said about him on that interview. And she called him a plant. Like
I think it's a little bit of the opposite. I think he did that video and then like was talking about this, just my opinion, that he's when she declined doing the interview with him because his price was too high, he went and exposed it and showed all of that she emailed him and things. So I think then after all of that stuff, no, because he went in, Ms. V, like no, he went in on her, the
I'm just
husband, the
curious.
kids. He had a lot to say. I just didn't. I said it's 20 minutes he went in on her. He said a lot, but I think that she saw all of that he said about her, and she went on her channel and went off on him because I mean,
She
he.
wasn't on her channel. The
No, I
I
said
just
she went on her channel.
No, that's why I said how long ago did he do it? Because she did an interview with this guy named Tony the Closer, and his name came up. And
Mhm.
so I think that she did that interview
Well,
before.
she got a couple of interviews on her
No, but
Tasha K
let's
live with Charleston White.
no,
I mean about him.
what I'm saying is I believe that he's responding to the interview she just did like 5 days ago. She called the
Oh,
man a plant, and she said, think about it. He's going on all of these shows. Like, he caused a lot of disruption, and he goes to all of these different shows, and he's making money but spewing his opinion all over the place. And so he is smart, just like she's smart. I think Tasha K is a smart businesswoman. I think he's crazy. To me, both of them do the. No, I think he more messy, more reckless with the stuff that he say out of his
you
mouth.
think that he is more reckless than Tasha K?
Yes,
What?
yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. He's dangerous. The stuff that he's saying gonna get him knocked off. But I really think he working with the feds, man.
Oh, I think so too. But he don't
Okay, so
deny it though.
okay,
That's the
no,
thing. He don't deny that. Everybody been saying that about him. All the celebrities say that about him. He joke about it. He don't deny it. He said, "You're damn right. I got them on speed dial. I work for the
yeah,
feds."
he'll
Yeah.
say he'll call the cops on you, but he didn't say that he worked for them. Like
Yes, he do. He got plenty of videos of him saying that.
what what's his
That he got
position?
the feds on. No, just stuff that he be saying. He just
I
be like,
know he
yeah,
got the feds on speed dial, meaning
yeah,
he'll call and tell somebody,
yes,
report somebody
yes.
for threatening him.
He say he a snitch.
But they actually move on him. He's working with them. So you saying he a snitch. Now he said that out of his mouth. Okay.
Yeah, he
So I
said it.
think I don't know. See, the way that he
I
come
mean, but
off is like,
again, I don't know if he joking. I don't know if he's
that's
serious
what I was
because
just about to
he's
say.
a comedian. You know what I'm saying? And the way his dark humor is, you just don't know, like, if it what's coming out of his mouth, if it's real or not. You know?
Exactly. And which makes him a very dangerous man. Very dangerous to me. He is reckless as hell. But some of the stuff is funny. But when he be going in, see, it's throwing me off of him to actually have a podcast he about to start with all of these mothers that really lost his kid, and he got videos out here talking about F this rapper that got shot and all this stuff. I mean, I can't even repeat the horrible things that come out of his
I
mouth
know, because I
concerning
couldn't believe
somebody's
it.
death. Now
Yep.
you want to come up with a podcast like you represent that? Like, who trusts that? Who believes that? He said he
Well,
don't give a damn about these rappers dying. Revive them and kill their ass again.
that's what he said.
I mean, I said that, but that's pretty
Oh,
much what he be saying. He might have said it.
right. You can't put nothing past him. He
The
probably
man is
did. You
comical.
might find a video out there where he sexually said that crap too.
Girl, it ain't no telling what'll come out of this man's mouth. Now I
That's
do
true.
know that he
Well,
did prison.
it's no telling what come out Tasha K mouth either, Jim.
I don't know. I'm trying to see did anybody answer me, because I know people that
Well,
like
yes.
Cardi B don't like Tasha K.
Dr. Good morning too, Dr. RBH show. She says she's team Tasha K.
Yeah. Now who else? Who like Cardi B? Who like Tasha
I
K?
am
Because
definitely a fan of Cardi B.
I know I don't like Cardi B. I'm gonna reveal
Oh.
that. I do not care for Cardi B. Tasha K, she can be reckless sometimes too, but I think she's smart when it comes to business, so I could learn something from her there.
Yeah.
Cardi B, I feel like she was
Absolutely.
just sent out here to ruin our girls, and she's one of them that a lot of these young girls looking up to, and just the way that she came into the industry and some of the things that has come out of her mouth, I don't like what she represent. I don't like nothing.
When you say the way she came into the industry, what do you mean?
I mean, they put her off a pole, you know what I'm saying? And they lifted her up, and then she disrespected black women by
Well,
calling them roaches and all of this stuff. And
she was on Love and Hip Hop. That's how she got her stardom.
yeah, well, I mean,
I've
she
been
still
following
came
her
from the
since Love
pole,
and Hip Hop.
and she glorifies that. And then she got this plastic body. It's just everything about her is negative for the young girls coming up that's looking up to her.
Allegedly.
And no, I'm saying they put her up to be a role model. This is why everybody think they need to be hoes, they need to be stripping, they need to be
I think so. So I'm a
I
fan.
don't like her
I'm a fan.
influence
I
at
like
all.
Cardi B. I'm a fan.
I know you and Brooklyn Squad are, but
Yeah, I'm a
I
fan.
like Tasha K.
Oh, I used to be a fan of Tasha K until I seen the disgusting things that she said about what got her in the situation she in. I was in that live when she did that. I unsubscribed that day.
What you mean the reason what got her sued? Interviewing that girl and
No, I follow all through from the beginning of that all the way through, and how every live was getting worse and worse. She was saying more disgusting things, and all the way up to that day when she said that. I knew it. I said, "Woo, that was
yeah,
that was too
I
far."
mean, she was crazy for doing all that. I mean, Tasha K does push her limits and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
And
do she know how to get the bag? Yes, absolutely, but at what cost? where you be trying to get the bag. I wouldn't. Some things some things you got to have some type of morals and boundaries at some point.
I mean, what you talking about?
I'm talking about
exactly.
I'm talking about when you saying things about people that you know to be
What
false.
did she say? Because it might be some people that
Well,
don't know what you're talking
no,
about.
everybody know what she said about Cardi B and why
Not
Cardi B
everybody.
sued her.
Everybody don't follow this. It might be somebody else. I want to know. I want to know.
Who in the chat don't know why Cardi B is suing Tasha K?
Okay, but we talking about the 300,000 that might come and listen at this later. I want to know because the only thing I know is that I think she accused her of having a disease. That's the only thing I know. And then all the other stuff the other girl was saying.
She accused her of having that, and then she also said her baby had it, her husband had it. Yeah.
It's out of line.
And her exact words were, "It's not alleged, it's facts. I got proof." Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, and she was wrong for that. I don't like when people go after children at all. It's not okay. So that was wrong, but I mean Cardi B say a lot of stuff out of her mouth too.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. But again, like, see, my thing is this. She felt like, because Cardi B is a celebrity, of course she, you could talk about her. They get thicker skin, get over it. You're a celebrity, people talk about you, blah, blah, blah. She felt like if she offended Cardi B the way Cardi B felt she was offended, to the point where she sued her and they, went to court, she feels that Cardi B she's rich, she could pay for therapy. She just get therapy, get a counselor, talk about it in therapy. How could you say that? You don't know what your platform was growing and growing and growing and growing too. People believed. There's a lot of people that believed what she said. They was believing that. They was tweeting it. They was talking about it. And she was able to show the courts that it affected her mentally and her brand.
Right. I get it. Her music affects children mentally too. But like
allegedly.
Kathy, no, it's not allegedly.
It's your opinion though.
No, people are think about it though. Think
it's
about
their opinion. At the end of the day, it's your opinion, because not everybody dislike her. Not, there's like me. I like her. I don't think that she's negative like to that extent. To our younger youth. I just don't believe that. I don't think so.
Honestly, what I don't like, and it ain't just Cardi B, it's the industry period, that they bring these people that have the lowest life. They target the lowest life, right? And then they glorify it to the young people that want to be like them. So they think, oh, like 50 Cent got shot all these times and he's still a rapper and he got all this money. So people think, oh, well, 50 Cent did it. He was a gangster. He did all this and he's still famous. So I can get it the same way. Cardi B was a stripper and she robbed men and she got money from her, and I can grow up and I can start that way and I can do it. That's what looking up to somebody is. Then they tried to bring her into the politics, like she's speaking for us or something. And so Kathy B said, I agree with Ms.V. An agenda with Cardi B. Why would the Democrats go to her to speak for black people when she don't claim she ain't black? She don't speak for us. She don't speak for women. And she don't even like her own music. She don't let her kids listen to it. She's admitted that it was demonic.
She don't let her baby listen to it, because who gonna have their 2-year-old running around here talk about, the stuff that mom be talking about in rap songs? She shouldn't be listening to that type of music.
Absolutely, but I'm saying period. She said she don't want to do this no more. Did you hear that video she put out? She was crying.
See what Dr. RBH show said? She said, to me, if you're going to be honest, both of them was wrong, not just one. So let's be honest about the whole situation. That's very true, because Tasha K overstepped boundaries too many times to count. Like, not on just Cardi B, but other celebrities too.
Yeah, she might have crossed some lines to get her bag or whatever, but
Yeah.
I still
And that's why I say at
we
what
like who
cost?
we like. Both of
Yeah,
them was
right.
wrong. I'm not saying neither one was better than the other, but I'm saying who I don't like. I don't care for Cardi B and what she represents. I
Yeah,
don't. That's just me.
right. The Fifi Journey cracking up. Good
Girl,
morning. Good morning, Fifi. Wait, what she say? Dr. RBH said, whatever Tasha K said was not that big of a deal. People say that about a whole lot of people that are, I think she want to say strippers. I mean, come on, it's not outrageous. No, it wasn't outrageous. That part, did you see the interview and how in depth she went on to allude to this woman having, um, you know, stuff that was going on with her body that wasn't true?
I think Cardi B should be indicted for drugging men and stealing their damn money, just like anybody else that did some crimes.
She said,
She
"Say it,
admitted to
Miss
it.
V." What's she talking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I guess she's saying like what you were saying that she feeling what you
Well,
were
okay,
saying.
whatever Tasha K said was not about what wasn't that big of a deal. People say that about a whole lot of people that are strippers. I mean, come on, it's not outrageous. Say it. Let me know what you're talking about, Dr. RBH. That part about her drugging man, I don't like neither one. He played too much. He better watch his back. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He just say anything out of his mouth, and I'm saying like anytime you a black person and you are reckless, like somebody is allowing that. He's working for somebody. Somebody is putting him up to this. What I mean, the man. I get it. He ain't. I guess he don't fear no man.
And
But
who Tasha working for? Because she was getting away with saying a whole lot of stuff too that some people would say she crossed a lot of lines, and why she's nobody not saying nothing about what she's saying.
I mean, the Tasha K, who is she inspired by? Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it was Wendy Williams, but I remember the Inquirers and all of this people. It's been critics out
I
here
mean, you
talking
think
about people
about
for
it.
years.
Since you just mentioned it, Wendy Williams, she was another one. She overstepped a lot of boundaries to get.
Charlemagne, you know what I'm saying? Tasha K ain't the only one.
Yeah,
What I like
they
about
just
Tasha
didn't go
K,
as far as Tasha K. Nobody said nobody had no, uh, you know.
the difference between Tasha K, I think like she just built her own, and that's what I like about her. I mean, I'm
Well,
not
I'm
that type
not
of
saying
person
that
that's gonna.
I don't know her personally to not like her. We're talking about but the situation between her and Cardi B. I don't know Tasha K to like say personally I don't like the woman because I don't know her. But yeah, do she know how to get the bag? Yeah, but again, I'm just saying my opinion. I wouldn't talk about babies and uh I just wouldn't do that kind of thing for no amount of
I
money.
wouldn't either. I mean, I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
either.
be okay with that. Even if
I
I
wouldn't
didn't
either.
like the mother or if I wasn't a fan of the mom, I wouldn't just constantly drag every other live, just bullying this woman and just saying she got all kinds of stuff in her child, got all kinds of stuff in her husband, got all kinds of stuff, and knowing
I
full well it's not true.
When does celebrities start responding to people though? You know
When
what
you
I'm
start
saying? Like
accusing them of having mess that they can't get rid of and
I
that
think it's
affects
just
their
social
brand
media
that
back
affects
in the
their
day.
brand because if you think about it, I mean, again, it's not like she had a small platform. She has a huge platform too and a big following, and there were a lot of people believing the hype, and they were going over there tweeting it, saying it, being really, it was a mess. It was a lot. It probably was really traumatic and mentally draining for her. Just because she's a celebrity, she's still a human, she's still a person. She got
I know, but it
feelings.
is kind of still low vibrational for a celebrity to be
Right.
paying attention to that.
Brooklyn. I love Cardi B too, okay?
I know y'all do. I am not a fan, baby girl.
That's right. We fans of Cardi B over here. That's right.
It's a New
Fifi said
York thing.
it's not. Yep, that's right. And but it's a New York thing. Then I guess Fifi said, "Yep, that's not okay. No, that's not okay at all." So we were talking about Tasha K and Stormy, Coach Stormy. Let me say her name right, Coach Stormy. Yesterday, that's where we had left off at, right? So again, I don't know if everyone saw this because we didn't get there yesterday. But before I let you hear how a little bit of what her boyfriend had to say to Tasha, I want everyone to get the gist of why this all went trending and why social media been talking about Coach Stormy. So let's listen.
They put this on my plate. I will not I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm the visionary. I'm a leader. But I would never eat a plate that looks like this. You couldn't pay me $1 million to do that to myself. Oh my God. And I deserve better than that. That's low vibration. And you took it. I would have been like, I'm playing like that. I tell you what I want. You don't tell me what I want. So my thought process is if you can put it on my plate, but I don't have to eat it, I got the discipline. I won't even look at it that make you look bad. I'm a queen. Queen's plate on like. If we used to have two plates, we put it together and say who's royalty, they would say this person. I agree. That's a good way. This is serious stuff. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that just let people give them what they want them to have, and they accept it. And Storm is teaching me right now. Yeah. Coach Stormy is teaching me don't accept what they put on your plate.
So let me say this: when I first saw that, I was livid because I was like, "Wait, she letting this woman put her fingers all up in her plate? That is so nasty." I was going off at my TV when I first saw that. So the female she's talking to was Tammy Price, her mentee. So that's the video that took her by storm and kind of like got her out there trending the way that everybody's been talking about her because of what she said to her mentee about the plate. And this, let me back up a notch. Where they're at, she had an event where she charged Ms.V. She was charging those women $1,500 for a woman. For a woman empowerment class. So where you saw them at right there, where they was eating and everything, that is the event. And you see the food they had. She charged $1,500 for that class, and that's what they were eating. That's her food. They picked. That's her event. Those women paid. That's what they was eating. So that's why it went. They were talking about her and how she was all up in the woman food. So later on, she went on Fox Soul with Claudia Jordan and Funky Dineva and them. And Funky Dineva read her to filth. Y'all,
told your friend that her plate of food was low vibration and suitable for a hood rat, while your plate was fit for royalty. Break that down for us real quick.
I gotta understand, she had ate some of the food by the time I got disgusted, okay? So it was like 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs, 2 chickens, potato salad, baked beans, and corn on one queen's plate. And it was slop on it. The hamburger was upside down. The beans was mixed with the potatoes and the corn. It was very tacky. It was already plastic silverware. You know, it was not split for a queen. Granted, it was my event, but I did not know what the caterers was bringing. And it was just low vibration. It was thrown together. It was very tacky and distasteful.
Listen, I'm sitting here laughing because from my perspective, you actually making the shit worse. Like as far as
I ain't trying to make it better.
like, no, it is because look, you sat up there, in my opinion, as a friend and embarrassed the hell out of this lady, right? And then it was like, my plate is fit for a queen and your plate is fit for a hood rat. First of all, Tammy used to be big. Tammy's still semi-big. She was hungry. Your plate was giving starvation realness, and then it was like to compare it to royalty, Stormy. Like no tea, no shade, no cap, hood rat. But what you give on the daily is more consistent with hood rat than her plate. You had green fingernails. You was licking barbecue sauce and God knows whatever else from up under your nails, all while digging around in this lady plate with your hands all close to her food. Y'all was eating off a white Dixie plate at an event that people paid thousands of dollars to attend that you was responsible for. And then on top of that, shrimp are roaches of the sea, and there is literally no nutritional value in corn. So how was your plate or your vibration any higher than hers while your legs was cocked open on the chair?
So let's go back. Let's go.
No, we ain't going back. We ain't going back.
I seen that video last night. He was like, "You giving a hood rat vibes?" Like,
oh my
what?
God.
He read her, didn't he?
Where did he? Did he? Funky Dineva gave her the business. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. Every time I watch that, I laugh so hard. He gave her the business, man. She deserved every bit of what he gave her too, because she charged those women all that money for a class and all that. And like he said, they got no. Can we listen to it again?
Yes.
Y'all want to hear it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
First of all,
You told your friend that her plate of food was low vibration and suitable for a hood rat, while your plate was fit for royalty. Break that down for us real quick.
y'all gotta understand, she had ate some of the food by the time I got disgusted, okay? So it was like 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs, 2 chickens, potato salad, baked beans, and corn on one queen's plate. And it was slop on it. The hamburger was upside down. The beans was mixed with the potatoes and the corn. It was very tacky. It was already plastic silverware. You know, it was not split for a queen. Granted, it was my event, but I did not know what the caterers was bringing. And it was just low vibration. It was thrown together. It was very tacky and distasteful.
Listen, I'm sitting here laughing because from my perspective, you actually making the shit worse. Like, as far as
I ain't trying to make it better.
like, no, it is, because look, you sat up there, in my opinion, as a friend and embarrassed the hell out of this lady, right? And then it was like, my plate is fit for a queen and your plate is fit for a hood rat. First of all, Tammy used to be big. Tammy's still semi-big. She was hungry. Your plate your plate was giving starvation realness. And then it was like, to compare it to royalty, Stormy, like no tea, no shade, no cap. Hood rat, but what you give on the daily is more consistent with hood rat than her plate. You had green fingernails. You was licking barbecue sauce and God knows whatever else from up under your nails, all while digging around in this lady plate with your hands all close to her food. Y'all was eating off a white Dixie plate at an event that people paid thousands of dollars to attend that you was responsible for. And then on top of that, shrimp are roaches of the sea, and there is literally no nutritional value in corn. So how was your plate or your vibration any higher than hers while your legs was cocked open on the chair?
So let's go back. Let's go back. First of all,
I don't appreciate them disrespecting the scramps now.
No, we ain't going back. Wait, y'all want to see something funny? So y'all know Candy Burris, you know, y'all, she been doing the little skits of different stuff. So she did a comedy skit on this. Hold on, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Oh man, wait, hold on. Oh man.
Freaking hilarious.
Oh.
You on one today, ain't you?
Oh man, that was so funny. Every time I watch it, the way Funky Dineva gave her the business, she deserved that. Like, for real, she really deserved that. Because she charged them women all that money. Here we go. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me know if y'all can see it and hear it.
They put this on my plate. I will not let, no, I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm the visionary, I'm the leader. But I would never eat a plate that looked like this.
Let me
You couldn't
mute.
pay me $1 million to do that to myself. Oh my God. I deserve better than that. That's low vibration. And you took it. I would have been like, I'm playing like that. I tell you what I want. You don't tell me what I want. So my thought process is if you can put it on my plate, but I don't have to eat it, I got the distance. I won't even look at it and look that make you look bad. I'm a queen. Queen's plate when you like. If we used to have two plates, we play together. I said, who's royalty? They would say this person. I agree. That's a good way. This is serious about shit. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that just let people give them what they want them to have, and they accept it. And Storm is teaching me right now. Yeah. Coach Stormy is teaching me don't accept what they put on your plate.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
No. Oh yeah, we heard it.
Okay. Wait, you see how Candy did it? But wait, I wanted to mention too in the live one. Did y'all hear though how all the people around Coach Stormy was going, yup, yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it separately because I can't. I'm in a place I could. I heard it and seen it, but
I will not let. No, I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm the visionary. I believe it. But I would never eat a plate that looks like this. You couldn't pay me $1 million to do that to myself. Oh my God. I deserve better than that. That's low vibration. And you took it. I would have been like, I'm playing like that. I tell you what I want. You don't tell me what I want. So my thought process is if you can put it on my plate, but I don't have to eat it, I got the distance. I won't even look at it and look that make you look bad. I'm a queen. Queen's plate when you like. If we used to have two plates, we play together. I said, who's royalty? They would say this person. I agree. That's a good way. This is serious about shit. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that just let people give them what they want them to have, and they accept it. And Storm is teaching me right now. Yeah. Coach Storm is teaching me don't accept what they put on your.
You see, you hear everybody.
Wow.
Like what she's saying is just so amazing, and she's really opening their eyes to like big facts.
Wow. So I didn't know that she really was saying that stuff. Like her plate.
She charged them. Look, you see what she said? She charged them $1,500. Yeah.
Well, I do know that she charged them $1,500, but how did her plate? Why was her plate so bad? Is it because it was so much on her plate? Is that what she was saying?
Yeah, that's what she was saying. That for her to be a woman, you shouldn't have a man plate like that. You should have a plate like hers. But what she was calling, saying it's low vibration, but you sitting there eating animal. And like Funky didn't even said it better. He said it best. You can't.
I mean, honestly, yeah, she's sitting there with her legs cocked like a damn pistol, and then
Like
licking
she
on her
telling her
fingers.
something. Like she teaching
I hate
her
when
something.
people lick on their dang on fingers. That's
like she
disgusting.
teaching her something. Like I'm a queen. You're beneath me. You're a peasant.
Wow.
You see how she was talking to her and stuff.
All
and licking her
because she
fingers with her lime green nails, like she doing something.
All because she got 1 million subscribers and a little clout. You let somebody talk to you like that? I don't give a damn.
Well,
No.
she said that okay, it wasn't in the video because again, for copyrights, I only just did a little skit to let you hear what she said to Claudia and them. But she also said that she known her for 7 years, and she was Tammy Price, the female. That's the female she was talking to. Coach Stormy is her mentee. She's Coach Stormy's mentee. And Coach Stormy said she would have never spoke to a random person like that. She only spoke to her like that because she was her mentee, and Tammy Price, was only at that event because she was one of her success stories, basically. She didn't use the word success story. I'm using that word, but basically because she's one of her success stories, she's now a multi-millionaire thanks to Coach Stormy. So that's why she was talking to her like that.
Well, it sounds like Coach Stormy and her man gonna be multi-millionaires in prison for all the fraud and they doing to people.
And speaking of that, so now we could just go on ahead and play this little clip right here for you.
Say like me and Keisha have 2 kids together, right? I have a 7-year-old. Go pay for the food, and I have a 4-year-old from her. So my job is to protect my kids and take care of my kids. We have joint custody, right? And it's just certain things that I watched, your interview with her, and it's just a lot of things, that you say and things she tell you that's just not true. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like at the end of the day, if that's your job, that's your platform, I just think I think you should be very mindful about the things that you just put out on the internet.
Okay, is this involving what Keisha said or the paperwork that she gave me and the research that we did behind the paperwork? Because we've tried to reach out. We've tried to reach out to Stormy.
I don't know what paperwork Keisha gave you, but let me tell you something, right? I took Keisha to court. To fight to get joint custody of my kids. I got 50-50 custody of my kids.
Right, we saw that.
When I met Keisha was already indicted, having to go to federal prison. I met Keisha in November 2013. In 2014, this girl had to go turn herself in. The only thing I did wrong to Keisha is I broke her heart. I cheated on her in my relationship with her. Now, if she want to get on the internet and say somebody did something to her, that's what I did to her. I left Keisha 4 years ago. Me and this girl have not been in a relationship 4 years ago. I done been in 2 different relationships since I started dating Stormy, right? But this is not about, this is about because of who I'm dating. If I was not dating Stormy Wellington, you would not have had Keisha on your platform. You understand?
I understand.
When that whole thing with Stormy went viral with this vibrational plates, Keisha saw it was an opportunity to attack Stormy and attack me, right? Stormy don't bother Keisha. Stormy don't even really know Keisha. She don't. And then that's another thing. You going on the internet saying, "Oh, you should take them to the attorneys general." This
exactly. If there's a duplicate,
and I don't even have to discuss.
Listen, I'm not yelling at you. You don't have to yell at me. Okay, I'm not yelling at you. I'm speaking very, very monotone. Breathe. Okay. First of all, I don't just put things out on the internet. Okay, I have stacks and stacks of paperwork that we verified in the system. So let me ask you a question. Yes, there's 2 Smoothie Expresses. Let me ask you a question.
Listen, what I'm reaching out to you is this, right?
All right.
And this is your platform. This is what you do, right? And I don't even care if this conversation is being recorded, right? But this is what I want to tell you, right? You have to be very careful about who you get on social media and who you talk to and who you talk about. You playing a very dangerous game, Tasha, and it's cool. If that's what you want to do, I'm just telling you.
Are you threatening me?
No, listen. I'm not threatening.
No, you are. You are. Listen. This is where the conversation ends, Jermaine. You won't allow me to talk.
You told your friend that her plate of food.
And that was that.
Wow.
The phone call was 20 minutes long, but of course, I'll leave the link in the description box. You guys can go over and watch the full, listen to it. Subscribe.
I definitely want to watch that.
Yeah, to her live and watch the whole thing, to listen to the whole thing. But just to give y'all a gist of how that conversation went. I don't want no copyright claims. I don't want nobody coming for me. But Miss Kathy B, she said, Harpo, who these people? She said, who are these people? What show are they on? Never heard of them. That is the guy Jermaine, the woman Stormy, this chick right here we've been talking about. Wait.
We started talking about him yesterday, y'all.
Yeah.
In our live yesterday.
Yes. So
please watch that to catch up on who they are for real. But she can still show you. So Stormy is like a life coach, allegedly. I think that's how.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I originally found her. I didn't find her. She just popped up one day in my feed on YouTube.
I knew her from Beyond the Pole. She was on that show Beyond the Pole, and she was with the strippers, and she was on there as a mentor, a life coach, trying to show them how to get the bag and become millionaires and stuff like that. So that's where I
And she
first
was
some years ago. And she was on uh what's his name? Samuel show. God bless his soul.
I just know about her from YouTube. I don't know nothing about the show she was on or nothing. So okay, so now you're telling me she used to be a stripper too?
No, she went to be on. Well, yeah, I think she said long, many moons ago on Beyond the Pole, she was telling them, been there, done that, down that road or whatever. But she used to be a first lady. She was married to a pastor.
I heard she used to be a booster too. So anyway, it sounds okay. She had a pastor. Listen,
And she
hold on.
said being a pastor's wife, being the wife of a pastor was not for her. So she couldn't do that. She wasn't doing that. So that's why they didn't work out.
So basically, she been hustling for a long time.
Oh,
Everything she get into got something to do with hustling. A pastor can be the biggest hustler. Like how many pastors went from a pimp to a pastor? They all find ways to make money somehow. And so yeah, every business she done got in is trying to capitalize off of some money in a scammy type of way. They going down behind this one. I believe they going down behind this one, and they should. If y'all really want to know who these people
her
are,
daughter has came out and spoke. I have the video, but again, I have to chop it up, edit it, because I don't want nobody trying to come for me. But because the daughter had a lot to say, so I'm not gonna be, playing the whole thing. But after I edit it and fix it up a bit, so I can play it here. Maybe we'll listen to it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say they could watch Tasha K interview with the lady and watch our interview from yesterday.
No, I'm talking about Stormy, Coach Stormy daughter.
So how old is her daughter? Her daughter came
She's
out
grown.
and spoke against her
Her
or for her?
against her. The
Whoa.
daughter, her and her daughter is beefing. They going through something.
That right there is gonna kill her. Your own child?
Yeah,
Like
so the daughter came out on her own live, on her own Instagram, and had a whole mouthful. And a couple of the women that was in this here luncheon, the women's luncheon class, a few of them came out and spoke. I'm gonna fix up the video. And
the dang on internet will drag all that stuff out, because even if they wasn't gonna say nothing, now that it's trending everywhere, they feel like they gotta say something now. They are all sitting there in agreement with her. Like, who is she? Just because she got a bunch of subscribers and found a way to make money, now she's on this status where she can just tell everybody. I mean, it's crazy how that works, y'all.
Yeah.
Honestly, the more followers you have, the more success you can get.
So that was my stories for today, Ms.V. What you got for us this morning? Or
well, we was on the same thing this morning. So I mean, honestly,
look,
the only thing
made the timer. Well,
yeah, we
minutes
did.
over, but we made the
but
hour.
Yes, we did. But I wanted to say I did go back and listen to the interview because I wanted to hear what she said, like how she met this guy. I'm talking about wait, what is her name? Keisha, the girl named Keisha. And Jermaine, which was Stormy, but she was just saying that she met him in Miami somewhere. She said the name of the place 3 months shy of her going to prison. So she had only known him for 3 months before she went into prison. Before she went into prison, she already gave this man $250,000 access.
Don't that make you wonder why? How? Because in the interview with Tasha K, she said how she was in love with him and all of that. So 3 months and you leave him with 250,000. This is why a little bit, just a tiny bit of me is inclined to believe a little bit of what he's saying, that he was helping her, that she can't, when he met her, she was in high debt and in trouble,
Okay, but he wasn't helping her. If she came with everything and left with nothing, and he frauded her. He
Well,
wasn't
well,
helping
that's
her.
her version. You know, they both got their different sides of the
No, but
story. They kind of
she
said the
got
same thing
paperwork.
though.
She got
Well,
paperwork. This dude
but they declined.
duplicated her business.
No, but that's what I'm saying, Ms.V. I can't play the whole audio, but he addressed all of that, and some of the stuff wasn't what she said. That's what I'm saying. I just, I didn't put all of that in there because he talked for 20 minutes on the phone with Tasha.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go listen, but I believe her.
Yeah.
I believe her because he was a scumbag.
I don't know. I just believe that I don't believe everything. That's what I'll say. I don't
Okay,
believe
so
everything that she told Tasha K. I believe
here's
that she
something I
kept
do
some
believe.
things out.
I do believe that she was a fool for knowing him for 3 months and giving him access to
That's why I
$250,000
question.
bank account.
I don't think
Okay,
she gave him well, he said she didn't give him 250,000. And that's why another reason why if like sometimes if things don't make sense, it could not make sense because it's just a little bit fabricated. Like who would meet somebody in 3 months and leave them with $250,000 of your money and you going to jail? Why not leave it with your mother? Why would you leave him access of something like that? You only known that man 90 days. Makes no sense to me.
she
And you had
also
no ties to him. Y'all had no children. Y'all wasn't married. You only knew him 3 months. Who does that?
somebody desperate to have somebody by her side when she about to go to prison, not knowing if she was gonna get
Yeah, but I
five
would have
years,
been
one
more
year.
desperate to have my $250,000 waiting for me when I got out in a
But
year.
that was
You
just
was
in
only
one
going
account.
away for 1 year. Leave it with your
She
mother.
didn't know. She said she didn't know. She was looking at 5 years, and so that wasn't the only money that she had either. She had several bank accounts and a bunch of money when she got out
So
too.
she said.
And
Because
yeah,
when
she
she
said
got
that.
out, remember when she got out, she ended up working for him at his uh juice bar, well, smoothie bar. She ended up working there when she got out of jail because she was on parole.
It didn't sound like he came with no kind of juice bar. That was her
No,
thing.
she was working for him. She worked for him. That was his juice bar. That's what I'm saying. When you listen to the interview, he clears up all of that. All that paperwork she was showing. Yeah, it's just a lot of paperwork. But let's just be honest. You could have a whole lot of papers that could just be a whole lot of nothing. Once you
I
really
really
read it,
want to know what's what now.
because once he broke all that down, and that's why I said I'm inclined to just a little bit lean a little bit towards what he's saying a little bit
Okay,
because
but what
it
about
makes
him
more
getting her
sense
locked
to
up though?
me.
What about him taking her kids and getting her locked up and not showing up
He
for court?
denied that. That's what I'm
He
saying.
denied it.
We can't say
She
that.
got the
It's
paperwork. She
her
went to
word.
jail for this.
It's her word. Well, no, she said she went to jail because he said that she hit him or something. And she showed proof that she got arrested, but that don't mean she didn't hit him. We don't know that because she said she didn't hit him. Like
Well,
we
she said
don't
he.
know that. We only know what she said. Just like we only
Hmm.
know what he said. He said it didn't happen. He said she did attack him, and that's why he had her arrested. They said at the end of the day, all he care about is his kids. And that they both have custody of the children. They got 50-50 joint custody of the kids. So I don't know. That's what he said.
Well, that's now, but she said at one point when he was living in the house with Stormy, she didn't have access to her kids at all. But
That's what she
if she
said. He
did,
said it's not true.
if she did,
He
if
kept
he
telling
did,
Tasha, stop. Why, you listening? That's why they argued. That's why the interview got so intense because Tasha was basically coming like from where you coming. Well, I saw it. I looked at the papers. He was like, no, you didn't. Because if you really looked at the papers, and then he started running down. And she was like, and Tasha was saying it. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that too. And he was like, oh, she was like, well, y'all both saying the same thing. So I don't understand. So I don't know.
I hope we get the full story for real.
I don't
And
think
then
we
another
ever
thing,
will when you got two
if it go to
people.
court, she take it
Uh,
to attorney general and it come out. I really hope they do go to court. We need to know if they doing fraudulent stuff. They need to be prosecuted.
well, here's my thing. Let me ask you. So you don't think it's no merit to her going to Tasha K after Coach Stormy went viral about these low vibrational plates? You don't think that that's just Why she wait so long to try to get help? She ain't just go through this, Ms.V. This been 4 years old. Why is she now coming and wanting to do interviews with all this paperwork, doing all this stuff 4 years
Probably
in?
because they on there bragging about everything they got and they took stuff from her and she don't know how she gonna
They've
pay
been
her
bragging.
rent.
Stormy been doing these marathon,
I
these
mean, I really
marathons
don't know.
and
I
doing
just
all of
started
that stuff.
watching,
Yeah,
so I'm
no,
not sure.
Stormy been doing this. She been doing this for a minute, for a long time. Why now?
Well,
Like he
she's
said,
adding in her
that's what.
name though, her
Right.
as a person,
That's
targeting
why.
her. So that's
That
the difference, probably.
Yeah, that's why I say again, I'm inclined to believe him because he even said that to Tasha. If Stormy never went viral about these plates, these low vibrational plates, you wouldn't even have been interviewing her. Let's just keep it real. He said that to Tasha K. And
He
Tasha
got
said,
scammy vibes
well,
though.
look, Tasha said, well, I don't know, depending on the scam. She said,
Exactly.
depending on the level of the scam. And he got upset more. He got more upset when she said that.
Hey, Tasha K wants the story, and we want the news. We want it all. We
Yes,
all nosy at the end of the
absolutely.
day.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's why this is, yeah, this the
But at the
madness
same
part,
time, they
guys.
put it out there for us. So
Yeah, to be talked about, right? Opportunist. Yeah, right, Fifi. That's what I think. That's what I think he is, and Coach Stormy.
So with that being said, I mean, it's possible.
But
I
it don't
believe.
mean that everything that girl Keisha said is true. Because at
No, I don't mean
some
that.
things I just have to analyze myself and go, why you wait 4 years? This lady been doing this. She been a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. Like, why haven't you been sued him? Why haven't he been? He's been a multi-millionaire. Why haven't you been went after him for what he did to you? Why? Why you going to Tasha? Just like that other girl went to Tasha about Cardi B. I don't want to say her name, but y'all know who I'm talking
Oh, the
about.
other thing that I messed up on was I said that she paid her sister 40,000 a year. She paid her 40,000 a month to walk her
Yeah,
dog.
to walk her dog. Yeah. $40,000 to walk your dog. So we're just gonna put this on the paperwork because you work for me.
I want to know. I believe a lot of what she's saying, though. I do.
Yeah. Well, you entitled to that. That's
But
your
that's what
opinion.
makes it exciting. We have different opinions. You know, when you agree, it's kind of boring. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yep.
What's up, Shay? Shay in the building? I'm just not look. I'm feeding my face, y'all.
Oh yeah, there she go right there. I didn't put her up earlier? Good morning, Shay Shay. I saw her earlier. I thought I clicked on her.
I don't know. I've been moving around though, ordering food, all kind of stuff.
Right, Kathy B, you said that doesn't make sense. Which part? Both or what
It
Keisha
don't
is
make sense
saying?
that she waited, but she didn't know. Maybe she didn't know. She was bamboozled. I don't know.
How she don't know? They got 2 kids. They got joint custody.
No, she didn't know what to do.
She a businesswoman. Let her tell it now. Let's go by her scenario now. She's from Trinidad. This is what she do. She had this business, her and her mother. She had 2 of them actually, and all that. So she's a businesswoman. She got this. So how would she not know who to go to and what to do? Come on now.
She didn't know nothing about the attorney general until Tasha K told her.
Yeah, right.
Because
She
she
was
said she
playing.
can't afford a
Yeah,
lawyer.
she was playing that. Yeah, okay.
One thing I was like, okay, when
I don't believe that.
she said something about, oh, he made he got her to buy a yacht or boat or whatever. She's like, because we know Stormy ain't going nowhere near water because her hair is nappy. And I was like, okay, so because she's Trinidadian and got pretty hair, now she talking down on her. Cause anyway, that's one part I was
Mind
like,
you,
okay.
mind you, that says the woman that had 2 kids that you didn't even know that this man had 9 before your 2, and you married him.
Well, when she found out about it, she should have left because if he lie
Says the
about his
woman
kids,
that
what
left
else he
this
lying
man
about?
with if we believe her, left this man who she only known for 90 days with $250,000 of her coins. Not.
She known him for 90 days, and he must have put them 4 pumps and dumps on her because she remember because she gave that man all his money. Now that part don't make sense, okay? And that's why
It just don't make sense when you
I had
got a
to
whole
go
mother there
listen to it
supporting
again.
you in the business. You got 2 businesses in your name and your mother name. Y'all holding it down. Y'all both business women. Why would you, that makes no sense to me that you would give this man who you only know 90 days access to all of your accounts, your bank, and not your mother who you in business with. Child, please. You don't got nothing.
When she
You
said
don't
she
owe
bought her
nothing to
mom a
this
house,
man.
she
Right.
did
You
something
did
with her sister.
all of this, but you didn't leave your mother with that 250,000.
She had way more accounts than just that one, she said. The girl was a millionaire.
And he took it all. He just cleaned her out. And she just had no clue. She was oblivious to the whole thing. She ain't know what was going on, child. Yeah, okay. I don't believe that.
If he wasn't good in bed, I don't know what she was blinded by. But at the same time, her mother can't do what a man can do. So when she was in prison, she wanted that type of affection. A man was showing her attention, and she was like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen. And then she gets locked up. He show up for every single visit. I'm just saying she's at her
No, I'm
weakest
just
state.
saying I just don't see that happening when you know you going to jail and your freedom about to be taken. The first thing you ain't thinking about, first of all, you ain't thinking about this 90-day relationship when you going to jail to do a bid. And especially we going on her theory of what she said, So if we go with her theory, you really paying attention to a 90-day relationship when you getting ready to go to jail facing 5 years? No, your first person you going to is your mother. Ma, I got this account. I got that account. Make sure you do this because you got to send me money for this. Ma, make sure you pay this. You're going to handle all your handle. You ain't going to be,
Who
oh,
said,
my
hey, auntie, I'm in
baby
here.
got me. My boo got me. No, you ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. Not no $250,000 in my coins. Yeah. I don't even know you. Why would I give you 200? Like, I don't know you, dude. Why would you have my money like that? Nah.
He must have put it on her.
Good morning. Good morning. You're late, but good morning, Niecy Pooh. That's my niece, y'all, in the building.
Hey, niece.
That's my niece right there. Thank you for stopping in this morning and hanging out with us. But yeah, Ms.V, I'm just not buying. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm sorry.
What is Club Dream
I gotta
in
see how
Miami?
this.
She
I'm
said
sorry?
she met him at. She said she met this guy at Club Dream. So I'm wondering, was it a strip joint? Because she
Sounds
said
like it.
she met him at Club Dream in Miami 3 months shy of going to prison. She was indicted for conspiracy charges, and that was prior to him. So I'm kind of interested in what kind of stuff, the conspiracy charges, what
But that's
kind of
what I
stuff
was
was he
saying to
into?
you. She was already going to jail for some mess. So, like, really, come on now. She was cheating. We'll see how this all play
Well,
out.
she said that it was something that her business partner did that
See,
she
as
didn't know about.
everybody
Her
fought
name
for
was on a
hers.
lot of stuff.
She bankrupt because of Jermaine. She lost everything because of Jermaine, and she ended up in jail because of her business partner. But you, the businesswoman, and you and your mother are the two on every. Girl, come on! We're gonna need.
But all of that can be pulled up. Her records and what happened and why she went to prison. That can be
People need more
proven.
info. The people need more information. And how ironic that they didn't really dig deep into that during her interview. It was focused more on the scam of it all. Because again, she got to pay the money back. They coming after her, not him.
Yeah, because her name was on everything and his wasn't on nothing except for that duplicate business he did. I don't know what his excuse for that was. How do you open up a whole business, same area, same name, with your name on it? I don't think he was the one that had the business. I think it was her and her mother.
I'm telling
And
you.
He took all of her ideas and gave it to Stormy and created something else. And then another thing that she said that he said is
What?
that he said him and Stormy is like 10 or 20 years in. So if
Mm.
that's the case, he came after her purposely.
But Miss V, she met Stormy years ago. As she met her too. She
I
met her
know she
because
met
she
her once.
needed her help. But she didn't just
Yeah, but
meet
he
her like
brought her
a
in.
hey. She didn't just meet. No, they both met her like he knew her, but not knew her like that. They both knew her around the same time. She came in to help her to get out of her debt and to try to help her. It's just they felt he cheated on her. That's what he said. This all is because he cheated on her. That's why this all became, she was mad and upset. And not with Stormy, because he was in 2 relationships before Stormy. That's what I'm saying. Why now? Like he said, that's why I don't know. I just lean a little bit towards, I believe him
Messy.
a little bit, just a tiny bit, I just need to
Messy.
see more. Yeah, I need to see more. I need to see this unfold. I need to see what happens if she really going to take him to court. Let's see. Since now, she got Tasha helping her out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happened,
I
man. I'm
want to,
gonna be
yeah.
paying attention. If it come, you will probably see it before me because I ain't on the website.
Well, hasn't been any updates.
That's so funny. What you laughing at?
Because there hasn't been any updates, and you know how long ago that interview was. So I'm sure by now there should have been some updates.
No, how long ago was it?
Like at least almost 2 months. I told you she been interviewed her. She just put it on YouTube though, but it's always been on her Tasha Live. She always interview there first, and then she drop it on YouTube later. She don't drop it right away.
That's the smart businesswoman right there.
Yeah, that's a smart move. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What they saying? Because I'm eating.
They're just saying hi to each other. And my niece Pooh said she would have been here. She's just saying hi to Brooklyn Squad and Miss Kathy B. I really enjoyed you guys this morning.
I called my sister
Brooklyn
Sissy
Squad and Kathy B was in the building before 6:30.
They're like, we ain't missing it today.
Yeah, they was here this morning.
So
Kathy
my
B was
show,
the first one here. She was here like 6:15.
I'm gonna go to 6:32, y'all. We gonna just be 6:30 across the board.
Yeah. Oh, I thank you, Brooklyn Squad. I had another great morning with you guys, and I so appreciate y'all coming to jumpstart y'all
Always
morning
nice.
with Sistagurl and Ms.V. I
Yes,
hope
we
y'all
do.
had fun with us this morning.
Me too. It was nice. It was a nice little debate because usually we agree, but I like the little. I like it. It
It's
makes it
fun.
interesting.
It's healthy debate. It's fun debate. It ain't like we on here arguing and no crap like that. It's fun, healthy debate because we both got our own opinions, and that's how I like it too. We don't have to. We can agree to disagree or whatever. We don't have to agree on everything, right? Thank you, Kathy B. I enjoyed y'all too.
Look, we are
I'm
wide awake
glad
at
you
6 in the
enjoyed
morning.
it, Brooklyn Squad. I had fun. I enjoyed you guys.
We waiting
Until
on you to get
Oscar
in rotation,
Manana.
ma'am.
Right,
We waiting on Brooklyn
we
Squad to get
waiting
in
on
rotation.
you. Oh yeah, because my niece wasn't here yesterday. She missed the live yesterday morning with us.
Aw.
Yep. But until tomorrow, guys, hasta mañana.
Peace and love, y'all. We
Peace
out.
and love. Enjoy your day.
I'm talking. My regular talking.